Alright guys, Jared here with Gale Force and Triton Sport Fishing. Give you a little rundown on the basics. I would highly recommend you guys make sure you have when you're coming out on a fishing trip, whether it be March, April, May, whatever, any time of the year. The way the past few years have been, you never know what's going to happen. You can go out there expecting to catch rockfish and you can come home with a bluefin tuna. So that being said, you got to make sure you have all the bases covered. First things first, if you hadn't been fishing in a year, even if you haven't been fishing in a couple months, I highly recommend you change your line. Can't tell you how many times I see guys dropping down a weight, halfway through their spool, their line breaks, and then they're out of commission for the rest of the day. So fresh line, that's a must there, guys. Also bring plenty of weights. You know, generally most boats will have them for sale on the boat, but they're definitely a lot cheaper in the ticket office or a tackle shop. So if you don't want to be dropping $5 on a sinker, make sure you have plenty in a variety of different sizes, anywhere from 4 ounce all the way up to, with these new depths, pound, 24 ounces. You know, you can never be too prepared out there on the ocean. Hooks, same thing. You know, if you guys plan on just going bottom fishing, you see a big school yellowtail come up and all you have are big giant 3/0 hooks with little sardines, you're gonna have a hard time there. So variety of hooks, variety of weights, fresh line, all stuff I could highly recommend you guys having on a trip any time of the year. Another thing, guys, early in the season we do a lot of fishing with live squid, so it's very important you guys bring sliders, 1/4 ounce, 1/2 ounce, 3/4 ounce, nothing too big there, just so if we do have live squid on the boat or even fresh dead, you got something to get a squid out there in case the bass are biting, the yellowtail are biting, or anything like that. Another variation of that is the lead head fishing. A lot of guys don't like fishing sliders, they like to have contact with their weight and hook. Lead head's a good way to go as well. Generally, where we're fishing at Catalina, you don't need anything too heavy. 1/4 ounce, 1/2 ounce will do you just fine. Along with that, try and bring out more than one rod. I can't tell you how many times people have come out with one little chintzy Walmart rod and have the handle break off their reel. And then they're out of commission the rest of the day. If you're gonna come out with one rod, make sure it's at least a quality rod, because it breaks my heart when I see that one person out there all day long just having a hard time watching everyone else fish. I'll give you guys a little rundown on exactly what kind of trips we do. For March, going into the summer, we mostly do rockfish stuff, but like I was saying, you never know. Past few years, rockfish trip could turn around really quick. But as the water starts to warm up, getting into the summer, June, July, you start to see more of the exotic species, the yellowtail, bonita start moving in, barracuda, calico bass fishing starts going off. We start to get into more of the surface fishing, and as the year goes by, generally it gets a little better going into August. The water is at its peak there. You get the nice warm water coming in. September, usually pretty good as well in the surface variety, and once it starts to cool off, in the October, lobster season opens, so we switch gears there. We go from running 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. trips to running noon to midnight trips, which are lobster and fishing combo trips. We leave at noon, we fish until the sun goes down, and then we do some hoop netting. We do that through the lobster season and kind of go right back into rockfish season the next year. Pretty busy for us all year round. If you guys do have any questions, check out our website. Reservations, booking, availability, all that information is on there.